we're back. Sorry about last week. The Showtime family, the Showtime staff, we partied a little too hard, celebrated America, so therefore I don't think we partied hard enough. Some shit went down last night. As most of y'all have heard, by the time you hear this, it'll already have happened and it'll be on the news, and there's going to be a lot more information than I have at this moment. Last night, rest in peace, five Dallas police officers needlessly and lawlessly and just cold-blooded murdered, and 11 other officers were injured. Man, this shit is getting out of control. Black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, Asian, Vietnamese, it don't matter. Black, white, brown, yellow, purple, blue, green, gold. We are all humans. We all need to get along, okay? And this is just my personal opinion. And y'all feel free to weigh in. Hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, Yahoo, Gmail, all that good stuff. I'm not really going to plug that today because this is weighing heavy on my mind. Because I'm going to call somebody out here in a minute, and I could really give two shits if he hears it. Because I've lost all total respect for this guy. But back to the business at hand. We are all human beings, okay? We can't let these TV shows like BET and divide us. We can't let politics divide us. We need to come together on a united front. Okay, I'm not a racist. I hate everybody equally. I hate white people. I hate black people. I hate Mexicans. I hate Asians. I hate everybody equally. If you're an idiot, you're an idiot. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. If you're stupid, you're stupid. Okay? We need to get this preconceived notion that just because we're black or we're white or we're Mexican, that we have to be labeled and we have to be categorized. Because it's not. It's just a label. Y'all see this YouTube video? It's called Labels. I can't remember who did it right off the top of my head. I'll go back in a little bit. But it was a very good video. I want to say it's about 7 minutes long. Go listen to it. Go watch the video. And I guarantee you, if that video don't touch you to want to be a better person and to leave these, if you are, a racist, be it a black guy that hates white, or a black girl that hates white people, or a white person that hates black people or Mexican. I mean, it's so stupid to hate a person because of the color of their skin. And I'm from a small town in East Texas, okay? I'm not going to pretend like racism doesn't exist, because it does. It's alive and well. I'm not promoting racism. I'm not racist. I don't condone racism. I don't care about your color. If you're a good person, you're a good goddamn person. There's no reason. I don't know the full details behind the two guys who got killed, the one in Minnesota and the one in Louisiana. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I do. If those killings were justified, then they were justified, point blank. If they were murder, if they were homicide and unjustifiable, then the police officers need to be charged. End of story. Just like Hillary Clinton needs to be charged. End of story. Donald Trump probably shouldn't be running for president, but he is. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't have the answers. There's one guy who has the answers, and you got to drop down to your knees and talk to him, if you know what I'm saying. But as far as the Dallas Police Department, I literally lost sleep over that last night. And I lost sleep over another thing. Greg Wells, I'm talking to you, you piece of shit. I served with you for 3 years. I watched you cry over a PT test and how unfair the quartermaster company was, you fucking pussy. And then you have the balls and the fucking nerve to go on Facebook and say that those killings were, oh, hold on, let me put it in your words, revenge. No. Justice never tasted so sweet. You think that the Dallas Police Department had a goddamn thing to do with what happened in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge, or in Minnesota? How? They're in Dallas. They were watching over the protesters. And then some of your people. Guess what? An Army veteran, just like you piece of crap, is one of the guys who did the murdering of those 5 police officers for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. So don't sit there and try to tell me that it was justified when it wasn't. It was cold-blooded murder, and you're glorifying that. So you are no better than the rest of the brainwashed black idiots who think black lives are the only lives that matter and that you're so mistreated. Last time I checked, Greg Wells, you're going to college on Uncle Sam's dime. If you were really about it, you would get your fucking ass up and go to work and earn that shit. I am embarrassed to know you as a human being, as a veteran, and as a guy I once called my friend. You are, without a doubt, the biggest piece of shit that I know. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm embarrassed to know you as a person, veteran, and as a once friend. I got nothing for you, you piece of crap. You're going to glorify 5 officers getting killed for no reason? Yeah, okay. I hope and I pray somebody breaks into your house, apartment, car. I hope you get caught in the middle of a gang war or a shooting. Because your ass is going to cry just like you did over a PT test, you pussy. You're going to cry, and then you're going to call the police. And you know what? I hope they don't come. I honestly do. I hope they do not come to your aid. I hope they sit. I really hope they let you sit there and piss your pants like a little baby back bitch. Fuck you, Gregory Wells. You're the biggest piece of shit on the face of this earth as far as I'm concerned. You're a waste of skin, and you're a waste of space, and you're a waste of God's talent. Justice never tasted so sweet. There ain't nothing just about that. And you fucking know it. I gotta take a break. I'm getting too heated over this. Like I said, I lost sleep over it last night. Stayed up till 4:30 in the morning. Unacceptable. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a break. I had to cool off. I'm gonna start doing. I've been doing this thing called fasted cardio. It's where when you get up in the morning, you don't eat, you don't put anything in your stomach. Okay, your stomach's empty. You do your morning poop, and you do some cardio. And man, I don't give a damn about Khloe Kardashian. Why am I getting emails about Khloe Kardashian? I don't give a shit. Anyways, I've been doing this thing called fasted cardio. I started about 2 weeks ago, and I weighed 188 pounds. That's the heaviest I've been ever. And that doesn't sound like much, but y'all think about this. I'm 5'8", 188 pounds. I used to be 5'8", and 155 pounds. So that's a pretty good weight gain for me in my eyes. But I heard about this fasted cardio, so I figured I'd give it a try. And I'm down today. And like I said, I started about 2 weeks ago, a little under 2 weeks ago. And I'm down 8 pounds, so I'm 180 pounds dry. Nothing on my stomach right now. No coffee, no nothing. I want to get back down into the 165 range, and then bulk up a little bit. So I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start juicing. I'm gonna semi-fast. I'm gonna cut out all processed foods, cheeses, milk, meats, all that stuff. And I think I'm just gonna try this for maybe 30 days. Blending, juicing, mixing my, blending my vegetables, drinking them, fruits and stuff like that. No processed foods, no meats of any kind. And I'm going to keep y'all updated. So for the next, like I said, I'm going to try. I might fall off. But as long as I'm doing it, I'm going to podcast about it. And so I guess we'll start today. Because I got a couple tomatoes and some celery and stuff I can blend together. Throw some lettuce in there and it'll be good. the move-in situation is backfiring on us. We had a guy really interested in the apartment, and then he called my wife yesterday and said that his wife didn't want him paying that much for a one-bedroom apartment. But what she doesn't realize is that this is the best deal you're going to get for this kind of apartment. We pay $752 a month in rent, and that's the best you're going to get around the DFW area, unless you want to live in a ghetto. And this guy doesn't seem like he would be the ghetto living type. He's a real good guy. He's a black guy. His name's Antonio. He's an RN. He works at a nursing home. Like I said, I've met the guy. He's real good, real cool guy. He really liked the apartment. He's ready to move in the other day when we showed him the apartment. But I guess his wife, who's coaching basketball in Wichita Falls, doesn't want him paying that much. But it is what it is. So we'll keep searching for somebody to take over this lease, because I don't feel like paying that robbery, that $1,400 just to move out of this apartment. But I'm not. What else, Cooper? We're gonna try this whole fasting thing. Okay. Everybody knows that we're pregnant. My wife and I are expecting, and guess what? We found out the sex. Are you ready for this? It's a girl. That's right. I'm having another girl. I'm not disappointed. I'm a little upset at myself because, it's... If any ladies listen to the show, let me break this down for you. Men determine 70% of all genetics in babies. Okay? Men 100% determine the sex of the baby. So, in layman's terms, y'all are just the carriers, and we basically provide all the stuff. Not all the stuff, but the majority of the stuff. I'm not knocking women, so don't think I'm knocking women. I tried to be funny. It didn't work. My sense of humor is a little dry. Y'all should know that by now. But it's going to be a girl. We picked out a name. We're going to go with Caroline Ruth. Not Carolina, but Caroline Ruth. Caroline, we got from Carolina because that's where my wife and I met 6 years ago. And we got Ruth from my stepmom. My stepmom's middle name is Ruth. And if it was a boy, we were going to go with Jackson or Samson Dean. Dean's my dad's middle name. And nobody's named after him or my stepmom. So we figured, we'll honor them and show them, some I don't know. We'll show them some honor, I guess, the word I'm looking for, and name a kid after them because nobody else, all the other names are taken. My niece PJ, she's named after my great grandmother Nita June, Granny. Sadie's named after my Nina, Taylor, my cousin Taylor Cassidy. She's named after my great grandpa TC. I don't know where Kylie Page came from. I'd have to ask my aunt and uncle. Kylie, I didn't get to pick Kylie's name because I didn't know about Kylie until after she was born. She was 3 months old when I found out about her, so I wasn't there for that, so I didn't get a hand in that name. But it's a beautiful name that Mandy picked out. Sadie Elizabeth. She's after my grandmother. Brianna Kay is also after my Nina, my grandma. No offense to Grandma Mary. I don't think you listen to this, but Victoria didn't like Mary. She wanted a little older name. But Caroline Ruth is a really beautiful name. When we told my stepmom the names, she really liked Jackson and Samson, so she was torn on that just like we were. But no fear, no more hesitation. Caroline Ruth is going to be the baby's name. And right now the baby's about the size of a peach in Victoria's belly. So she's growing, she's healthy. We got the results back from the blood we had drawn. The baby's going to be healthy. No autism, no retardation, no defects, no extra fingers or toes or two heads or nothing like that. And that sounds funny to say, but I was really worried about that because even though my two daughters are healthy, there's always that chance, and it worried me because I don't know my real dad. As most of y'all know, I don't know my biological father. I don't really care to know him, but I don't know if there's any kind of defects or birth, anything like that. I don't know if there's any kind of, I don't know the medical history is what I'm trying to say. Uh, so, but I'm happy about that. I'm excited, Victoria. Now I'm excited. I'm ready. To get this thing going and start buying little clothes and all that good stuff. Coop is, he's sitting underneath me. I'm sitting at my coffee table or my kitchen table. Coop is getting huge, by the way. He is so big. His head is like the size of a old school college football. I mean, just huge. 4th of July went good. It was kind of a bummer, but I understand my Uncle Russell's reasoning why not to let off real big fireworks. The people next to him haven't mowed their yard. Well, I say yard. They haven't mowed their field in a long time, so it's all grown up, and one little spark could set that whole thing off. So he didn't want to take that chance. But it was fun. We took the big fireworks out on a back road and just let them off at a random location. Seen some old friends I ain't seen in a while. I finally whooped my future brother-in-law. I finally whooped his ass in UFC for the PS4. Finally. God, that game makes me so mad. If you played it and you feel my frustrations, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played it, let me break this down for you. The controls suck. I would rather play the first UFC that came out back in 2006 on the Xbox 360. That's the one I would rather play, because it's hard as hell. It's ridiculous, and I'm at a disadvantage because I don't get to practice. So I think Dakota's been getting an unfair advantage on me, but I still overcame the odds. I whooped that ass finally. So, but we'll get it. We'll do it again, Dakota. You'll get your redemption, and I'll whoop that ass again. What else we got going on? Nothing really new going on. We got a lady at work, and you can tell that she lied on her resume because she doesn't know jack. She don't know jack. And then when you work retail, customer service is not the place you want to start out unless you have guaranteed that experience, because your flaws will get shown day one, hour one, minute one. There's no faking that. You have to know the system, and it's obvious that she doesn't. And she's a headache. She's a bigger headache than the customers at this point. But we're getting ready to move, so I'm not letting any of that mess with me. I'm not letting any of it fuck with my vibe. I got a good vibe going on. I've been feeling real good the past week. Well, past couple weeks actually. I just what else? Nothing really else. I gotta go talk to Bruce. I'm gonna go outside and talk to him for a second. He said he might have found somebody who would be interested in the apartment. So I'm gonna go and get their contact information from him and see what they say. Man, this is gonna be a short show this week. Like I said, we sorry for the inconvenience last week. If anybody just absolutely wanted to hear me rant and just talk nonsense, but it was 4th of July. It was America's Independence Day, greatest country on earth, greatest country period, hands down. Even though we do have our flaws, but we just got to come together, y'all. We just got to come together and be not black, not white, not brown. We just got to be Americans. Okay? We got to stop all this African American Anglo-American, Mexican-American, Asian-American, Native. We just got to stop. Stop labeling yourself. Be a human being. Just be an American. Okay, come together. Put the differences aside. Put the dumb shit down. Okay, my grandparents didn't enslave anybody. My grandparents didn't whip anybody. My family, I came from a poor family. Okay, if you really want to break it down, my great grandparents were poor. They were sharecroppers. They worked in the fields alongside slaves and indentured servants. They were basically no better. The only difference was the color of their skin. They were in the same situation. So, and that's for the majority of people, their ancestry or that their lineage. So we just need to drop all this dumb shit. Okay, we need to learn from the past so we don't make those same mistakes in the future. Because like I said, a couple weeks ago, this generation and the generation below us are the future. Think about that. We're the ones going to be taking care of our grandparents in a couple years. We're the ones going to be taking care of our parents in a couple years. It's up to us and the generation below us to educate ourselves, to learn from our past, and to make it better, not make the same mistakes. Okay? Just because you sit behind a keyboard doesn't give you authority or power. Okay? Nobody cares about your opinion that you can post on a Facebook link or a Twitter feed. Nobody cares. Honestly. It doesn't make a difference. No matter how many times you like and share a picture of Jesus, that's not how you get into heaven. Okay? That's not how it works. You have to physically get down on your knees and pray and talk to the man and let him talk back to you. And you have to listen to what he says. That's the thing. Nobody wants to listen anymore. Everybody just wants to talk, get their opinion out. Nobody cares about your opinion. We all should just be quiet and listen. And the cream will rise to the top. Okay, everybody, that's the show today. I told you I was going to keep it short. I was going to get all my points across. And now I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to listen. And I'm going to keep my eyes open. And I'm going to pray. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down after I blend these vegetables together and I'm going to pray. A good, heartful prayer. And I hope God talks back to me. I really do. I hope he gives me some insight, an answer, something, a sign, a vision, something. I hope he gives me something. And I think he will. I honestly do. I think he will. But anyways, y'all go email me. Tell me how much you dislike me, how much you like me. It doesn't matter. And you know the emails. You can hit me up on Facebook and Twitter. Don't be afraid to message me. Still want your questions. Still want your suggestions, tips, comments, criticisms, all that good stuff. Don't forget to go like and share the YouTube videos, all the podcasts. I'm going to start doing more live cast. I tried to do one from work, but I just be honest, I didn't know how to put it up. So I'll have Jacob show me how. I think I work with him tonight. So I'll have him show me how. And then, who knows, we might just start doing video, what are they called? Vlogs? V-L-O-G, vlog. Might start doing that. Maybe that'll keep y'all entertained more. But anyways, that's our show. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been showtime. Now it is showtime. Time to go to work. Love y'all. Peace.